All right, everybody, how'd that go? Was anybody able to reach out and find anybody, add anybody to their list, employ what Jackie taught us yesterday and add the new people to an ASEA prospect list on Facebook? How did it all go?
You know, I think I'm more of a pen and paper now. I keep pretty good. And the Facebook thing kind of throws me in circles sometimes, but I'm still working able to add people.
Deb, you sound like you're underwater. I don't know what is going on. The connection.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it does?
This morning, and I'm communicating. I'm excited about it.
Okay, fantastic. I don't know. I couldn't understand what you said, but Bo said he understood you. So maybe Bo, you can respond to her because I couldn't. It sounded like she was underwater to me. So can you unmute yourself and maybe you heard what she said?
Step the snorkel on her mouth. She's doing real. She's a couple with a few people this morning. She's doing more stuff on Facebook, but she's working on it anyway. But she feels positive because she had tools this morning to reach out with and got connected and is actually in conversation. That's that good. Awesome. Who else? I'm underwater too.
I sound good. It's just in the computer. It's not anybody else.
Well, we expect.
I think it is just the computer. Yeah, Bo, you may have to take over because everybody's underwater. Go ahead.
Sound good to me as well. Anyway. Hello out there.
I did. I actually got a response from yesterday. The training about asking people to Zoom, and I have a gal that is wanting to Zoom today, be there today, and I reached to a couple of people and invited them. And one woman said she would love to. I was able to add several more people to my product list, which is kind of fun.
Awesome. I saw you waving your hand.
I reached out to four new people. I haven't got a response back yet, but I did what the suggestion was. So thank you.
Awesome. Getting in action with this half hour. So anybody else out there? David, Harrison, Peg, my usuals. Lynn, something. No silence, crickets.
Well, I'll chime in and say yes. It is effective. It's helping organizationally with the Facebook thing is awesome because I'm very organized and it really gave me a blueprint to work with. So. Family is really fun. I really like that because you get a lot done in a short amount of time.
Perfect. That's what it's all about, I think, is in the social media thing. Again, as Eric Worre says, make sure you use media. Don't let social media use you. And if you can get in and out of there in a decent period of time so you can go to work on face-to-face activities or other things in your life, that is super positive. Hey, Rena.
Yes, sir. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I've got a frog this morning. Which is weird. I said my prayers out loud this morning, so you'd think my voice would be warmed up. A couple of things. I think, I'm starting to play a little bit with both methods. So I'm doing part of using the tech replacements to do a touch about would be interested in learning about residual income. And doing a quick drive to text people that I think might be the kind of people that would be interested. Now there's judgment there, but there you have it. And then utilizing the building relationship. I do think it's really critical that you don't do a really long period of time. I like the, the information that then does feel like, oh, you just been warming me up, baby, Um, so I think a combination of the two of those things. That's what I'm working with right now is getting knowledgeable and refreshing my memory about what I have. I have several different text replacement messages, and finding the one that is going to be the most useful is critical so that I don't sit there and go back and forth, go back and forth. So I'm going to print those out so I have them right in front of me to make it a lot easier to get acquainted with those. That's what I have to say this morning, sir.
Awesome. It's just, when you start implementing these trainings and stuff, it gives you more power. It gives you more confidence of, hey, I've got something to do. Hey, we don't know what we don't know, right? When people come on board, they don't know what network marketing is. They don't know what they don't know. If we don't share and guide them, we're telling them what to do. Cindy said the other day, wants a boss, that's why they're doing this. But if you don't share with them, give them ideas, then how are they going to know what's next, right? And all that does is lead someone to quit because they just feel lost and feel less than. And you're empowering them to be part of what they joined. They're on board.
The other thing, Bill, that I've realized is keep an eye out for synchronicity. If the universe or God or whatever you call the divine power is assisting you and you've made it very clear what it is you're up to, working for good in the world, look for the synchronicities that show up. Last week, or I don't even remember, we're still in the process. I started working with a dentist in my BNI group, and all of a sudden I realized that before an interview that Danielle did, no, actually Alyssa did it with Dr. Olsler, whatever his name is. He's written a 33-page manual. I think I mentioned this to you guys before, but now there's a whole new kind of motivation happening within my business about dentist initiatives, and just keeping an eye on what the tools have been popping up. We've got a lot more tools that will assist us, and just keep an eye on who's and then look for the tools that are there.
Good, thank you. Awesome. Where do you see this?
Where it is, it's a VIP, a sea of VIP customers, and it's really a brilliant. He is really good. He's on the medical advisory council, and he knows how to be very compliant in his answers. So it's education just to look at that interview, to listen how he parses his answers and keeps them very compliant.
That's for sure.
Had when we had the training on giving people assignments, and I have a new associate in Canada, and I'd given her a couple of assignments, and the last one I gave her was to write her story, so she put it on a healthy self. And she just sent it to me last night, and everything was compliant. It was perfect, but she stressed about that for several days before she got it done. And so I just gave her a big kudos today, and she just messaged me back and she said, okay, now what do I do with it? So I have to Zoom with her and teach her how to page it into a CA. But that was great to be able to give people something.
Yeah, I want to have her record it. Zoom or FaceTime, and she can put it on like that, because it has so much more of an impact. People are able to cross the screen.
Yeah.
Plus, it gets her used to hit her face, which is tough nut to crack. We are past the bottom. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share? Say again. Sandra.
I just might share something. This power hour is just so helpful, and I had a follow-up call with someone this morning, and she finally said, "No, not interested. Take me off your mailing list. I don't want any more information." And a while ago, I would have been crushed. by that. But now, and I thank you and thank you for doing this, because I just said my role is to inform you and to make sure you know about this science, and what you do with it is up to you, but at least you know now. And I just walked away from it. So
That's awesome. That is
I
so
can
great.
prove-
The other thing, that kudos to you for that, to say the least. The big thing is it releases you.
Yeah.
You are free to go on freaking maybe. They're still in the men's time. They're still in the head. Okay, I'm fine. Give me a no if that's the answer. Not that I want no. As Bonita says, bless the least. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sharon. Think about the energy going into your next prospecting call, right? All right, guys, we're gonna let you go today. Thank you very much. Good to see you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
The only thing you say is thank you guys so much. You got so many goals and it's so quick. That is a super big word you use, but it really works really good. And you also see Dr. Leon for every Friday night on the C5. But I just want to thank you. This power is power, and he gives me someone to use my leader. I want to say how much I appreciate it.
I like your office today there, copycat.
It's hard work, but somebody's got to do it.
I know. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bring people on from your team, please. More people here.
Bring up our. Thanks, guys.